Good morning. Happy Friday. So, this is Friday Focus. And what we're talking about today is about what we focus on in life and why it is so important to have focus. We live in this society where there are so many distractions that can take our focus away. And so, what we end up doing is we're just like a little bit here, a little bit there, a little bit there. Often we're not fully present. But to be unhackable in life, to live out your dreams, to live out your purpose, to really get everything you want and need in life, we need to be focused. We need to eliminate distractions, set distractions aside as much as we can, and really be focused. So I was thinking about my husband. He is amazing. We will be celebrating our 5-year wedding anniversary tomorrow. And I just think about all of the amazing things that he does for me, for our kids, for others. And that's what I try to focus on. I try to focus on his strengths because that's what I want people to focus on with me. If I focused on all of the negative things, which there's not too many, but if I focused on the negative things, then that is what I'm going to continue to see and get from him or others, because what we focus on, we get more of in life. So, for one, if we learn how to focus, to eliminate distractions, I know that it's difficult to have a life nowadays without telephones, iPhones, whatever, right next to us, or computers. Like, it's hard to live a life without these things right now, but if we can learn to use these as tools rather than allowing us to be tools. Nobody wants to be a tool. Don't be a tool. So, your phone or anything that distracts you, it can be anything. And I'm one of those, I'm kind of a squirrel chaser, so it could be anything that distracts us. But it's about teaching ourselves, reframing our minds and our brains to be able to have that awareness that, okay, like, I need to focus on something good right now. I need to get distractions out. So it's not about not using your phone, not using your computer. It's about being very intentional with those things and being focused. So saying, I'm not going to sleep with my phone right next to my bed. I'm going to set it across the room because it's less of a distraction. Or I'm going to only use my phone or my computer at certain times. That helps us to focus on other things, especially our family. Just last night, I was on the couch, I was on my phone, I was actually doing a work email, and my husband started talking to me. And I just had to tell him just a second, because in that moment I was focused on the email. I needed to finish it, and I knew if I didn't finish it then I would, lose my train of thought. So I just said, just a second. I quickly finished the email and said, okay, tell your story. That's how we need to be. Like, I want to be present and focused on my family as much as possible. We all have jobs, we all have responsibilities that need taken care of, and so it's being able to say, like, okay, let me finish this and then I'll get right to you, or vice versa. If you have the mental capacity to remember what you were typing in your email, then it can be opposite. But that sends messages to people. I didn't want my husband to feel like, you're not important, anything like that. So I quickly finished, like I said, and then immediately directed my attention to him so I could listen to what he was saying. Our brain is only capable of focusing on one cognitive thing at a time. The email I was typing required my cognition, and I knew that I couldn't listen to my husband talking or asking questions or telling a story while I was doing this email that required my focus. So just remember, what you focus on is important, to avoid having distractions around you as much as possible. Set aside time for family where there's no devices. This is something that I feel like we struggle with in our household, and I want to continue to work to get better at this because we have devices in our hands all the time. As a matter of fact, I've been wanting to watch The Social Dilemma, which is related to all of this, and we really haven't been able to fit it into our schedules. So that's something that I want to focus on soon to get that accomplished because I'm looking forward to watching that. So today for your Friday focus, just pay attention to what you focus on, pay attention to things that distract you, and ask yourself like, hey, how can I get rid of these distractions? What can I do differently? And remember that what you focus on, you get more of. So always try to focus on the positive, focus on what you want from someone rather than what you don't want. It's all about shifting how we look at things, how we focus, and it really does make a difference because what you focus on, you get more of. So that means by focusing on the good, the positive, all of that, you're going to get more of that. Have a great Friday. Remember, you're unhackable and you are a champion.